Hello guys, this is Saturday afternoon. Here's that shed that I cut up this morning. Tires are not going because they don't take them at the junkyard, of course, with it like that. They're just to weight down the steel. Uh, the Toros tore down. Um, Picked up a couple of these. I'll probably just whack that pipe right off. And the concrete, I'll have to figure out what to do. I fixed the dolly. Um, Inside that shed was parts to a John Deere bagging system for like a 48-inch, I think it is. Here's the one frame that was across the yard that's been sitting. I am tearing it apart. The transmission's coming out of it. This is the Onan powered series that the electric lift came from. Of course, there's the pressure washer. Those frames are all gonna get stripped down. The hydrostat transmission's coming out of that one. Miscellaneous boxes, all the steering boxes are coming out. Of course, I gotta take my gauge depth still for the hydro. The reason why I'm pulling the transmission out of that one frame, I hurt the transmission in this one. The 92. It's popping out of third gear. Of course, I abuse it. So I take full responsibility of having issues with this thing. So those three frames are going. I'm also taking the front axles, stuff like that. There's everybody's favorite cat. This frame is going. This one has that busted transmission in it. So I'm gonna take, oh, there's that bracket I was thinking I had. I'm gonna take that bracket off too. And whatever else is on here that I could use. But I haven't made up my mind what I'm gonna do. Probably probably will take and keep the hubs off the other tractor. But yeah, I gotta get me a new heat gun, one that will do low power. I'm gonna try to get this decal off. So temporary, I'm just gonna cut this section out, and then I'll trim up the decal if I can get it off. And it'll probably go across the hood of the hydro. So here's the rest of my scrap pile. The leaf springs off the truck, a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and do what Uncle Pat told me and cut the belt off this. So, you know, I got a lot of work to do. So, there was one other thing, I forget what I was going to do. Oh, I'm taking the fuse box off the Toro. What else was there that I was going to say? I got to go through some more of this stuff back here for the next scrap run. That hood has to go after I pull it apart. But, yeah. I am debating on what I'm gonna do. So, here's something. In beginning of June, I'm probably not gonna go to Evansville show this year. So, I'm gonna probably end up going to Southern Ohio and picking up that Indy 500 special. And if I drag that thing home, it comes with a snowplow. So, what I'm gonna do is, of course it's windy out, so you'll hear the metal rattling. I'll pull my weights off of here, put the other tires on, the ones that don't have very good chains, and probably if no one buys those plastic Craftsman weights, I will probably throw them on here and sell it as a plow tractor. I mean, it's still a good tractor. It just uses a little bit of oil. And, of course, I gotta change out that transmission. So, you know. So, in long run, I'm gonna have quite a bit of weight. So, you know, if it's too much for my truck and trailer, I will probably have the blue truck do the excess weight, which I don't like doing, but if I have to, I will. Or I'll wait till the next load. So that Craftsman in Southern Ohio, okay? It needs a mower deck, which I have. It needs the hubs and spacers, or I'm thinking about doing, like I said earlier in the video, all aluminum hub. So, yeah, I have to figure out what I'm gonna do, but yeah, I'll keep you guys updated, and we'll go from there and see how things go. But, you know, it is what it is. And oh, one other thing, I kept smelling antifreeze on the black truck. Man, radiators went up sky high. It was like $100 a couple years ago for that blue truck. $160 for a basic radiator. Now, if you look at it, you see the separation here in the core and the spread, and it's kind of started at the bottom too. Well, it was spraying out the front of the radiator. I couldn't find it, but anyway, from years of use, it just let go. So I'm pretty sure that's the original radiator. So let's see what this aftermarket one will last. It probably outlasts the truck anyway. So I still have to take a couple parts off the pressure washer. I stole the air filter out of it already because it's the same as a Briggs push mower. So, and I got a couple of those engines that I'm gonna be selling soon on push mowers as soon as I start getting the demand for push mowers. So, you know, Because some of the push mowers are going to get fixed and some of them are just going to go. This one was in the back. I pulled it out. It runs. This one was a freebie. It runs. I'll have to take its rigged up crap off of it. I've got a pair of handlebars over there for one of these. And, yeah. This one, it's going to get the engine stripped off. This cover will probably be going to a buddy of mine. I don't know. So I'm hoping that he texts me and says, hey, that's the right one. What I usually mow with myself, this small property, is either a push mower or a rider. And it doesn't take me long at all. This is one of my push mowers. I need to get it out and running. This is one I personally use. When I'm going through some of these push mowers, I'm going to be stealing a couple of the Tecumseh carburetors off of them and air filters and whatnot, because I have that antiquer over there, and somebody's going to chime in and say, well, you need to keep it more original. Hey, you know what? Those filters are hard to find. So I'm going to make it more up to date. I'm trying to see if I have a Craftsman one with a Tecumseh on it that would be easy. Okay, there is the style I want to put on it. It's got that one plastic housing that flips in and turns. I don't have the cover, it looks like, but that's all right. I know where they are. Here's one, and it's got the cover on it. See, that's the style I want to put on. And that'll be an upcoming project also, is something that you don't see every day. I don't remember if I mentioned it in earlier videos or not. This bad boy. Carburetor's coming off. And it's going to get changed over to a better one. A newer style. The air filter's coming off. This thing's going to get painted. And I'll probably try to save the decals my best, but you know, you see this one's got the eager one button in the center but no screen. This one over here, that's parts, it's got the screen but no button. This one's got the cap like that, this one doesn't. And look, somebody's following me around the yard. So, oh, how do you like this one's kill? They use the house switch. So, anyway, I gotta get back to work at doing some stuff. And, you know, so next week is gonna be scrap yard for Saturday. So, you know, but I'm kind of curious how much weight I'm gonna have, but yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna get back to doing what I'm doing. I need to get that transmission out. I want to get that one tore apart at least before I quit for the night. That way I don't have so much to do tomorrow. Alright, see you guys.